father wants answers after his young son and another child were given the COVID vaccine by mistake.
Yeah, Scott Gordon discovered the city's website still included forms for kids to sign up, even though the vaccine for young children hasn't yet been approved or was just a few minutes ago. Take a look.
I'm very angry. I'll be honest, I'm very, very angry, very upset.
Julian Gonzalez and several members of his family went to a Halloween event at this church where the Garland Health Department set up a pop-up COVID vaccination clinic. Several adults planned to get boosters for themselves. Gonzalez's 6-year-old son, whose face we're not showing, was with them.
And we're waiting, and one of the workers there that was working the vaccine station said, by the way, we have the vaccine already for the kids available. And we said, really? And said, yeah.
So they agreed.
And they even had a form already prepared that had an option to choose, the vaccine for the child. And so, it just seemed like everything was prepared and ready for that.
A 7-year-old neighbor got the shot too. But today, a Garland city official called Gonzalez's wife and explained it was all a mistake and suggested they contact their doctor. Vaccines have not been approved for children.
All they kept saying was that, the proper channels have been notified. No matter what, no matter what answer we try to get, how did this happen? How could this happen? The only answer we got is the proper channels have been notified.
Gonzalez says his son has a sore arm and other symptoms.
He had a mild fever this morning. So, just been giving him Tylenol to kind of combat it. And then throughout the day, he's gotten a headache and he's just kind of, real low energy. So, just not his usual, energetic self that, that a 6-year-old would normally be.
Doctors say there have been other rare cases of young children getting the adult vaccine, which is 3 times stronger.
The most important part is these kids will likely be okay.
There needs to be consequences for what happened, unfortunately, is what I believe.
We found the same form Gonzalez says they were given for children to sign up, still on Garland's website. The city took it down immediately, but only after we notified them.
And just a reminder that the CDC has now recommended 5 to 12-year-olds getting the shot. It's still waiting to be signed off fully. A spokesman said the city has apologized and would be happy to address any questions or concerns that the family still has. He calls this an error and says the form for kids to get the vaccine was prepared in advance, assuming that it was going to be approved very soon. Garza adds that the city is still investigating exactly what happened and doesn't have all of the answers just yet.